ready for that mate. That nigga told dumb. Man, nigga. Man, that nigga approach me. Now, catch the foot. They ain't ready for
Say, Young Thug, you gotta be one of the dumbest niggas in the history of niggery. Because ain't no way you got 15 years probation, 20 years in jail if you go back.
damn.
And you choose to push up on Charleston White, a nigga who calls himself Rat Williams.
You're a dummy, bitch.
You choose to press somebody who was online. He had a camera in his face and proceeded to call the police on somebody on camera. Don't give a damn about being called a snitch, unlike you. This man got multiple niggas locked up, and you want to press that guy. And you on probation. What did you think was gonna happen? You so, but I almost feel stupid. I almost feel dumb, remedial, all that for calling you a genius when you said, I put the brack in my brack. I was a Young Thug fan. And it's like this man's downfall is because he wants to be gangster. How are you the nigga that used to wear a dress and you care so much about being a gangster?
You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on shit, okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we, so that's in cohorts. I mean a gang. You on probation. Then you had a fella with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, saw your friend with a short body with the pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The was clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I assumed it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun, right? That makes it aggravated assault. His words was, don't lose your life in here. My words was, do it.
No, yeah. Jeffrey, you might be going back to jail. I ain't even gonna lie. This man is already contacting his attorneys and he already has what he gonna say to the police ready in his mind. This man said that a nigga with a gun and a Pillsbury Doughboy belly has said some don't lose your life in here while appearing to have a gun. And you know damn well ain't no nigga with a pop beer belly finna be security. Security tall and got a six pack. Young Thug, are you still rolling around with niggas with no gun license, with guns and a record? You have to be a dumb son of a bitch. And you gonna say to Charleston White, we, plural, step on shit, not they, them. You said we. You spoke French. You said we, nigga. We step on shit. Bonjour. How dumb can you be? You better hope there was no camera that heard what you said to Mr. Charleston White. Because Fannie Willis, with her thick ass, already wants you in jail. And I swear I want to appeal in that booty. But that ain't about that. This is about Young Thug. Young Thug, let me look how old, bro, you gotta be in your 30s pressing niggas with a gang of niggas. Ain't no way. I know a lot of this generation love the age shame, but I just got to. Young Thug.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is.
Nigga, you're 34 years old named Young Thug. And like I said, I hate to do that because young niggas love age shaming over anything. They'll be like, you watching anime? A grown ass man watching anime. Oh, you drinking tea? A grown ass man drinking tea. Oh, you breathing air? A grown ass man breathing air. You might as well just go ahead and breathe carbon dioxide, nigga. You should breathe nothing. You should be already dead. You old as hell. But that's not about that. That's about you being dumb as hell at this old age. nigga, once you get older, you supposed to grow with intelligence. But it seems like you're stuck in a childish state. I don't know if that's because being a rapper stunts your growth, but nigga, you need to be making some smarter decisions, like letting it go with Charleston White. What the fuck did you think he was gonna do? Did you think he was gonna be like, oh, Thug, my bad, Thug, my bad? This nigga maced Soulja Boy, said fuck Nipsey Hussle, and then went to LA. This man, I ain't even gonna lie, Charleston White, he's changed the game because he made niggas, black people, black men who aren't in gangs realize that we can call the police too. That there's nothing wrong. He made snitching okay for black civilians. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If a nigga threatening me, say, yeah, nigga, we finna pull up on you. 911, I'll call the police on you faster than a Karen would, faster than a white woman would, nigga. I don't get the cool punch for being in a gang. I don't get bitches from being tough and in a gang. So why would I not snitch and obey the street rules? I'm not in the streets. I've been on the sidewalk for my entire life. And that's what Charleston White made us realize. Nigga, I carry pepper spray. I carry a Glock and pepper spray. Because when you dueling with a nigga, and a nigga has a gun and a group of niggas, and a nigga can't shoot what he can't see. So I've been taking a lot of Charleston White advice, and I ain't even gonna lie, I feel much confident in a difficult situation because these niggas really is scared of the police. Young Thug, we seen how you was talking when you was in jail. You was sitting up there pillow talking to your girl, talking about some yeah, this nigga right here, he ain't send me no money, but Drake, he sent me that bankroll. And then at the end of your trial, you was like, I'll never do this again. All I want to do is ride the bike with my daughter. You supposed to be hanging out with your daughter, but you pressing Charleston White. You saying, we gonna step on shit to Charleston White. You should be stepping on grass and flowers with your daughter on a picnic somewhere, but you talking about stepping on Charleston White. I can't believe this. Niggas get second chances and fuck it up.
Thug, you saw how your face looked when you seen that? That boy really bitch ass nigga got that pussy.
And then you didn't even win the exchange. This man, Charleston White, is still not respecting your gangster, calling you a bitch ass nigga, calling you a hoe ass nigga, not being afraid. So what you did wasn't even effective. You should have just beat this nigga up if you was gonna crash out. You threatened this man with no action. This nigga stepped in the car with your shooter after he had dissed his daughter. YSL Woody, the nigga you said, Woody gonna pull up and shoot at your noggin. He went into that nigga's car, no security, no protection, after he dissed his daughter. And you think you finna straighten this man out with a little ass threat. Yo, do you think at all, nigga? And this happened at Drewski's Could Have Been Love Reunion. Of course, some ratchet ghetto shit was gonna happen at Drewski's. But shout out Drewski, my nigga. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Y'all let me know, is there a nigga dumber than Young Thug in the comments? Peace.